Hello, welcome back to my channel. I am Natalia. Thank you for coming back to watch. So today is going to be really quick. I'm going to teach you how to apply lash strips to the eye. So I'm getting ready to go to work. Yay. And we're just going to pop these on really quick. And I'm going to show you guys how to. So you just take whichever lash you want, like you have Lily lashes, Batty Bee lashes, your drugstore lashes, whichever lashes you desire, just grab those and we're gonna go from there. So you take it off the little thing. Well, first off, if you have never applied lash strips before and you're looking at it like this and you have no idea which lash goes on what eye, when you're looking this way, diagonal, like think of it diagonally. So this side, even though it's on your left, it goes on your right eye. And then same thing for the right side. The right side goes on your left eye. Okay, so now you just take your tweezers or your fingers and you take it off of the thing that it sticks onto. So I have these lash tweezers by Tarte and I love these. I use them every single day. Okay, and then you take your lash glue. I use the Duo glue. And you just take it and you spread the glue onto the line. And you don't need a lot. Literally, the littlest bit goes a long way. And you just apply it. It looks like I'm doing a lot. I'm just spreading it. And make sure you really get the ends because the ends tend to lift up when they're on your eye. So make sure you coat the ends really well. And then for like this glue, it's white, but it turns blue. So when it's blue, you'll know that it's ready. You want to wait for the lash glue to get tacky because when it's tacky, it'll go right on there. You won't have any problems. It's not going to like lift off or anything. And the more glue you have, the harder it's going to be and the harder it's going to stick. Like it will not stick until 5 minutes later. The thinner the application of lash glue, the easier it's going to be to apply the lash. So this is the right side. So I'm going to put it onto my right eye. And you just literally just stick it on there. And some people do it with their fingers. I don't like to. So I use my lash tweezers. And I adjust it the way that I want it. So depending on the size of the lash, some may need to trim it. I don't like to trim mine because I want the whole thing on me. I want the whole lash from corner to corner. So these are a little bit shorter and I like that for like an everyday look. So I just take it, adjust it to my lash line like this. And it's like just sticking on there fine. And they're not going anywhere until I take them off. Just like that. So now we're gonna do the left eye. So like I said, you take your glue and you spread it really thin from corner to corner. And then you let it dry. You can wave it around, you can blow it. And I'm just gonna wait until it turns blue. A lot of the lash glues now, the white ones, they turn blue. So that way you know when they're ready to apply. So it looks like it's ready. And it takes like a minute to dry. And I just pop it on there. Even though like it looks weird, that's where I just stick it on the middle and it gives me room to like adjust how I want to. And I try to make it even with this side. Sometimes they won't be even, and that's okay. It does not need to be like symmetrical. I mean, of course you want to try, but if you can't get it, it's fine. As long as they're on there and they're sticking. This takes practice, so the more you do it, the easier it's going to become. Not everyone gets it on the first try. And there we go. My lashes are on. So the look I did today is like this matte look to go with my undershirt. And so I still need to do my inner corner highlight, so I'm gonna do that really quick. The palette I used for this look is the Morphe Rainbow palette. And I use like the matte colors. So I used Art, Parade, Make Magic, and Healing. So I used this one, this one, this one, and this one. So I'm gonna dip into Healing. That's gonna be my inner corner and my brow bone highlight. And I'm using the JH42 brush. This is the only brush I use to highlight my inner corner. I love it. It's amazing. Out of every brush in her whole collection, this is a brush I would buy over and over and over and over again. So just tap it into there. I would say I'm going for something subtle, but the more that I intensify it, the more I love it. Yep. So that's good enough for me. Like this. Even though I'm tapping over and over again, it's just cute. I like it. And then we're gonna do the other side the same. Now, time for the brow bone. I don't use a lot for my brow bone because I usually get oily in my brow areas. So I literally only tap it and do the slightest bit. And this is a pressed pigment, so it's just gonna give me like a little sparkle. You probably won't even be able to tell. But it just gives me a little tiny sparkle when I turn my head. It's gonna be gold, just like that. So it's just like that little bit of gold. And that's it. So my lashes are on, and I usually turn to the side in the mirror so that way I can see if the ends are sticking to my skin or like my lash line. And if not, then I just use my fingers and I wiggle it so that way it can stick onto my lash line. Or you can use tweezers, that works too. But that is it. Super cool. So, and tips, if your eyes start to water when you're putting your lashes on, what I do is I take a Q-tip and I roll it in, literally inside my eyes. I pull my eye down and I roll it inside to collect the water. And if that doesn't work, if you're not feeling brave, honestly, you just have to wait it out. You have to just let your eyes do its thing. Go grab a snack, go sit down, watch some TV, then come back and try it again. Because your eyes are very, very, very sensitive. One of the most sensitive organs you could have. So you cannot mess around with them. You just go, sit down, relax, play on your phone, and just wait until your eyes stop watering. And come back and try it again. But that's it for today. Thank you for watching. I hope that your lashes will stick on for the rest of the day, and